Most men walk into a first date looking for attraction, chemistry, fun, or something that clicks. But the deeper truth is this: emotional compatibility shows itself early, quietly, and in subtle behaviors most men don't know how to read. Before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit hype to boost this episode. Drop a comment below with your city or country. I'm always curious where viewers are joining from. Green flag. 1. She makes the conversation flow naturally. One of the strongest signs of long-term potential is how she communicates. Not small talk about the weather, not rapid-fire questions like she's conducting an interview, but how comfortable she is in connecting. Genuinely, calmly, and with balance. If she listens without interrupting, responds thoughtfully, asks follow-up questions, and shares openly without oversharing, she's showing emotional stability. She's not trying to dominate the conversation or overcompensate for nerves. She's not hiding behind one-word answers or performing to impress you. She's simply present. The ease of conversation on a first date usually predicts the ease of communication in a relationship. When the dialogue feels natural, unforced, and respectful of each other's space, you are seeing early signs of a woman who understands emotional reciprocity. She wants to know you, not just talk at you. She feels comfortable enough to be herself, which is a rare green flag in a dating world full of masks and performances. Green flag 2. She shows genuine interest in your life, not just your status. A woman who is relationship-minded will ask about your life in a way that shows curiosity, not evaluation. She asks about what you enjoy, what motivates you, what brings you peace, what stresses you out. She's not grilling you about income, assets, material possessions, or your 5-year financial plan. Instead of scanning for what can he provide, she's listening to who is he. She isn't comparing you to her ex or using your answers to measure you against a fantasy partner. She's trying to understand your personality, values, and worldview. She wants the real you, not an optimized version built for dating apps. When you mention something you care about, she lights up because she genuinely wants to understand you. This type of interest isn't about strategy, it's about connection. And that predicts emotional intimacy far more than superficial attraction. Green flag 3. She is emotionally present, not distracted or performing. First dates reveal how someone treats you when they want to make a good impression. If she's glued to her phone, scanning the room, or acting like she's in a movie, she's not really present. But if she maintains warm eye contact, puts her phone away voluntarily, leans into the conversation, and seems genuinely engaged, that's a sign of emotional maturity. She's not using the date to boost her ego, gather attention, or keep you as a backup option. She's here now, choosing to invest in the moment. Emotional presence on a first date predicts emotional presence in a relationship. A woman who can focus on you without distraction shows that she's capable of depth. She values real connection. She's not driven by constant stimulation or chasing validation. She knows how to slow down. If she's calm, grounded, and enjoying your company without theatrics, she's showing one of the strongest signs of long-term stability. Green flag 4. She speaks respectfully about others and about herself. One of the most overlooked signs of emotional maturity is how she talks about people who aren't in the room. If she speaks respectfully about her family, even if they're complicated, if she describes her career challenges without blaming everyone around her, if she talks about past relationships without bitterness or drama, these are strong indicators of emotional health. She doesn't insult exes, demonize former friends, or frame herself as the hero in every story. She doesn't use first dates as therapy sessions. She doesn't brag about cutting people off or call every past partner toxic. She tells stories with nuance, empathy, and awareness. This means she doesn't rewrite history to protect her ego. It means she has done emotional work. It means she can see multiple perspectives. a crucial skill in long-term relationships. A woman who can speak respectfully about others will speak respectfully about you, and a woman who doesn't villainize her past won't villainize you the moment conflict appears. Green flag. 5. She is comfortable being herself. No persona, no mask. A major sign of long-term potential is authenticity. Many people present a polished, filtered, curated version of themselves on first dates. But emotionally secure women don't need to perform. She laughs naturally, not in exaggerated ways. She shares stories without turning them into performances. She doesn't brag or oversell herself. She's not trying to impress you with drama, status, or exaggerated quirks. She's relaxed enough to be real. Authenticity on a first date means she won't suddenly reveal a different personality once she's comfortable. It means she's done enough self-reflection to know who she is and what she wants. She's not chasing approval. She's building connection. A woman who feels safe being herself invites you to be yourself too. That's how long-term compatibility is born, not from fireworks, but from realness. Green flag. 6. She shows emotional stability in small moments. First dates aren't about chemistry alone, they're about micro-reactions. If the waiter gets her order wrong and she responds politely, she's showing maturity. If she laughs off minor inconveniences instead of spiraling, she's showing resilience. If plans change slightly and she adapts without agitation, she's showing flexibility. These small signs reveal far more than big conversations ever will. Emotional stability is the foundation of long-term peace. A woman who can regulate her emotions on a first date, a situation that often triggers anxiety, will be even more stable in a relationship. She doesn't catastrophize. She doesn't dramatize. She doesn't treat small inconveniences like personal attacks. Instead, she responds with emotional balance. This is the type of woman who, during future conflicts, will talk instead of explode, listen instead of accuse, and repair instead of escalate. Green flag. 7. She invests without rushing and without hesitation. One of the hardest green flags for men to recognize is balanced interest. A woman who is relationship-ready doesn't play hard to get, but she also doesn't cling. She invests in the conversation, the moment, and the connection, consistently, calmly, without pressure. If she seems excited to see you but not desperate, if she engages without overwhelming, if she follows up on plans but doesn't force intensity, she is emotionally regulated and secure. Women who show steady, grounded interest tend to make stable partners. She's not love-bombing you. She's not testing you. She's not keeping you as an option while chasing validation from others. She's simply showing up. This balance, interest without attachment, excitement without urgency, investment without expectation, is one of the strongest predictors of long-term compatibility. It shows she understands that healthy relationships grow at a natural pace, not through manipulation, overinvestment, or emotional games.